1. Today, the sky reminds me of a used car salesman, a glib and glad-handing cloud merchant. I want to buy its entire inventory, everything from ice-thin cirrus to gray and practical fog. The sun is just too smug these days, and a bolt of sexy fast lightning would stand out in my neighborhood. 2. I've bought such useless things, wallowed in bathtubs of buyer's remorse, signed contracts, and tried to cancel them like a mouse going backwards through a maze. I've believed outrageous lies, mistook the divine for dementia, accepted a script of cloud as gospel. Yet, behind every blue sky, a million stars are dying. Behind every smile, a perfect tragedy unfolds. 3. I fall for it every time. I've come home with a bunch of weather I don't need. I need you, Father, to guide me through the climate of middle age. Toss your head back and snort like a racehorse at such foolishness. Then help me gather up this flashy lightning, these gas-guzzling rainbows, that storm in the fast lane, and take them all back. We'd go for an espresso after, and you'd wrap your long arm around me, smell my hair, and disappear into the fog with the stride of a lifelong walker, car keys jingling.
The Swartz's dog, Weston, Ohio. They had to give it away. Despite the dog's gift for interior decorating, the Swartz's showed little reverence for its carpet-shredding skills and impeccable aim in peeing on piano legs. So they put up a sign in the gas station, and a family with dog-wanting kids called. This was the beginning. Mr. Swartz put it in the back seat of the Mazda and drove it over there. The dog's accidental and enormous journey across town, past the elementary school to the trailer park, and through the lot's labyrinthine rows to number 72, green and white, where 2 kids busted out the door and ran to the car. No money, he told the father. Just keep it. The father vowed this solemn vow. But when Mr. Swartz got home, the dog was on the porch. A fat, low-slung, barrel-shaped, toothy mutt slumped in front of the door like the Sunday paper, plump with unwanted advertisements. Mrs. Swartz was looking at her husband through the screen. This was the middle of a very long middle. They returned the dog to the new family 6 times, shutting it in the trunk like Danae in her sea chest, floating unknowingly, or Odysseus tossed between the Scylla and Charybdis of the Coleman cooler and the AAA roadside repair kit. The Swartzes drove an hour out of town, speeding down ditch-lined roads through a high maze of corn, turning at every second or third corner to tie a knot in the trail. The new family chained it in the yard, but it got loose. At the end of tomato season, when it ran back the 7th time, the Swartzes gave it to some migrant workers who took it to Michigan, and from there, the new family called, came looking for it, and the Swartzes feigned dismay, even following them back to the trailer where the kids were crying in the dog's half-moon dirt track. Through grass afternoons of circling, straining, it had worn a waxed crescent, an arc, a bow, finally leaving its collar and a long silver arrow of chain pointing home.
At 13, I let a boy shoot my dog with a BB gun. A little older than me, he rumbled out a laugh in his newly acquired man voice. The gun, a sexy toy we barely understood. The dog yelped, stumbled, breath coming fast, a hard lump rising next to his tail. His name was Happy. He did not walk for a week. He ate my socks and chopped lizards from the air. The boy had a sly brown eye and a mustache in training. I don't remember his name. To touch him, to place my hand below his flat white stomach, I would have done much worse things.